All right, let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to be in Adobe Illustrator, simple 1920 by 1080. And we are going to create a blob. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of zoom out here so we can see. We're going to take our pencil tool, right, or the letter N, and we're going to draw a blob. Now, the blob doesn't need to be crazy, but just kind of give it some shape, right? So take our smooth tool, and we're just going to kind of smooth it out a little bit. All right, I'm going to give this just a gray color so I can see it. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to create a mesh. Okay, and I'm going to try to go as simple as I can here. Because I don't want too many lines and I feel like I'm already messing up. All right, I'm gonna go with something like that. Okay, the least amount of points that you can have, it's gonna be easier for you today. It probably won't look as great, but it's just gonna kind of help us out for today's project, right? So then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to take this one that's kind of coming off the page and I'm going to try to adjust it back onto the page here. And I'm just going to kind of adjust some of these points here just to kind of play with that. Okay. All right. So I got another piece up here. It's off. That real quick. Let's bring this in and again just play with the curvature a little bit. Okay, all right, so now back in our mesh tool. Okay, I'm gonna open up our swatches here and we're gonna start picking colors that should kind of go through our design here. All right, so I'm gonna pick a point here and I'm gonna select a color. I'm gonna start with this one here. Pick another point, select another color. Okay, and you'll do this throughout your project. So let's go ahead and speed this up and we'll see what it's like at the end here. Also, be sure you're only selecting the mesh points, right? Do not select your points here, right? So anywhere your mesh kind of lines up, that's where you're selecting, right? Not every point is going to be a mesh point. All right, so now we have our mesh created. We can go in and again, we can adjust these by taking the direct selection tool. We can kind of adjust where we want this to kind of go, make it a little bit funkier. All right, boom, we have that. Okay, let's go ahead and add an effect to it. I'm gonna add some texture. I'm gonna add some grain just to give it this, again, style. I'm gonna hit OK. And then I'm going to add a simple background. All right, there is your design. This is what your project should look like. Hopefully towards the end, you should have some type of blob and this nice gradient effect throughout the project, okay? And there you go, guys, project complete. We will see you in the next one.